to Family News. I'm your host, Chris Christiansen. And continuing from last topic, open relationships and polyamory, you're loving someone but still wanna shag around. We'll be talking today about the different kinds of family constellations. Joining us in our lounge with our first guest is my esteemed colleague, Red Mildred. Over to you, Red. Thank you, Chris. And let me just say a good, nice welcome to you, Christopher.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Well, from what I've heard, you have quite a nuclear family experience.
Yeah, it's my family's picture perfect. A bit too much sometimes.
Won't you tell the people at home about your family experience?
Well, for starters, my parents this month they have been together for 40 years. They are 55, so yeah. They still live in the same house as I grew up in. Lived in the same one for 22, 23 years.
Wow, that is pretty amazing.
And the cherry on top of it all is that there hasn't been a change in any of the partners, like the adults, in all of my life.
It's pretty extraordinary. Would you say that your family and upbringing has affected your view on how families should work?
Yeah, I want the same thing. Like, I want one marriage and happy family, kids. I think what most people want. I just have a bit unrealistic views on how easy it is to achieve it.
Thank you so much for joining us today and sharing your story. Back to you, Chris, in the studio. Thank you, Red, and a big thanks to you, Christopher, for coming in and sharing your story. Unfortunately, Christopher's story is rather unique. The reality is that roughly half of all marriages ends in divorce. This creates a completely new family structure from the nuclear family, with shared custody, but a family doesn't necessarily need to start with a mom and a dad. With advancements in technology, it is possible for women who don't need no man to get pregnant at sperm banks. This also allows lesbian women to have children without needing to involve a man in any way. I know what some of you are thinking. What about the gay men? How do they get children? We will talk about this and much, much more in our next episode of Family News. Gays, adoption, surrogacy. Ain't no baby mama here. Thank you and good night.